So today we're starting our offline franchise. I know we have our online franchise in the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you haven't checked that out, we had episode 1 a couple days ago, actually yesterday. But I want to start an offline franchise. This is going to be like a main part of the channel. Probably going to upload a video every other day. Just quickly get through this franchise. So basically be like a season a month, roughly. Maybe like a month and a half. You know, now I keep on saying it. It's probably going to be a lot longer. It'd be like a season every 2 months-ish. Maybe. No, not even close. I don't know. Something like that. So, our offline franchise is going to be of the Washington Redskins. The reason I did the Washington Redskins is because we have the Jaguars franchise. So, I wanted to pick a team, obviously, that isn't good. The Jaguars franchise is an AFC team. So, I'm knocking out all 16 AFC teams. Pretty simple. Now, there's 16 NFC teams we had to deal with. Starting off with the NFC West, we have my San Francisco 49ers. I would love to do them, but they're actually, winning. They look amazing, and I think they're playoff contenders, and I don't want to do a playoff contender. Then we have the Seattle Seahawks, obviously a playoff contender, and I extremely dislike the organization. No offense to the fans. Love you guys. And then we have the Arizona Cardinals. I just wasn't really interested in it. Cliff Kingsbury's there. Kyler Murray's there. I didn't really want to start off with like a beast of a quarterback. And then last, we have the LA Rams, and there's an obvious, glaring reason why I didn't pick them. Then the NFC North, you have the Green Bay Packers. They have Aaron Rodgers, obviously. Chicago Bears, they have an amazing defense. Super Bowl contenders, even though I think their offense is going to struggle. Even though I like Matt Nagy and his college-style offense, I just feel it just hasn't worked. Detroit Lions would be fun. They haven't won a Super Bowl, but I just think the team is boring. And the Minnesota Vikings are a good team. NFC South, Saints, Falcons, Panthers, all playoff contenders. The Buccaneers are good. So there's that. And then it leaves the NFC East. Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, obviously Super Bowl contenders. And then you have the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. The only reason I'm picking the Redskins is because I did a Giants franchise a couple years ago. And also, it's the Washington Redskins. I thought it was pretty interesting. So that's the reason I did it. There wasn't really like big glaring. Like I could have went out and did the Dolphins or the Bengals. That were the two teams I was really interested in. But they're obviously both AFC teams, and I wanted to do an NFC team because we had the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise, and I just didn't want this to be an AFC heavy channel because all my rebuilds and my franchise I've done so far are all AFC, and I'm neglecting a whole conference. So that is why I picked the Washington Redskins. If you are here new from Bengal, thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you stick around. I know we just passed 1,000 subs, which is awesome. It's the second time I've passed 1,000 subs, so it's not really that like, oh man. But it's cool, I'm happy with how the channel is going so far. So let's take a look at the team that we're going to be working with in year number 1. Almost went to like the boring way to look at it. So here's our lineup, if this ever loads. Starting off, we have Case Keenum as our starting quarterback and Dwayne Haskins right behind him. I'll probably start Dwayne Haskins. He's only 2 overalls under. He does have hidden development, which is pretty cool, which kind of negates the fact that I said I don't want to start off with a good young quarterback. We'll probably start Dwayne Haskins. I have him at the number 2 spot right now because we're going to run through preseason games and he'll get more snaps and more reps in the preseason as the number 2 guy. And then at halfback position, we have Darius Geis as our starting halfback. I know Adrian Peterson is here, future Hall of Famer, one of the greatest running backs of all time, definitely up there, top 5. But Darius Geis is the future. He has star development, and I just believe in him more. Right behind him is Chris Thompson, one of the best receiving backs in the league. He's always there. And then Wendell Smallwood at the 4 hole. I'm actually going to start Adrian Peterson at fullback, but we got to do that in the depth chart, so we can't do this on the screen. So I'm just going to let you know, Adrian Peterson will be our starting fullback. We may run some fullback cheese, get him some reps. The wide receiver position is pretty interesting. We have Paul Richardson. We're paying him a lot of money, 81 overall. But then we have 3 rookie wide receivers. Terry McLaurin, which has been an absolute animal in real life through 2 weeks. Trey Quinn's right behind him, and Kelvin Harmon. 3 rookie wide receivers. I want to get them as much reps as they can. Paul Richardson's obviously our number 1. And we're paying him to be that. But I really like this wide receiver core. Even though they're not high overall, I can see potential in a bunch of rookies. And hopefully we can get them to start development and whatnot. Tight end is a position we're pretty stacked at. We got Jordan Reed and Vernon Davis. As a 49ers fan, I love Vernon Davis, but he's going to stay the backup because Jordan Reed, if he stays healthy, is one of the best tight ends in the league. And, yeah, so why not start him? Offensive line-wise, is a huge glaring hole with the team. We do have Trent Williams, which in real life is holding out and wants a new contract. It looks like he's not going to be a Redskin for the future, but he's going to be my main guy. I'm going to sign him to a big boy contract, and he's getting up there in age, but he's an absolute animal. He's going to stay on the team. Left guard, we have Wes Martin, rookie from Ohio State? Indiana. Wow, I was completely wrong. I'm dumb. Sorry, I messed up with college. But Christian, I'm definitely going to butcher this guy's name. Christian Roulier? I guess Ruler? I don't know. Roulier? I don't know, something like that. He's not that good. 75 overall center. Right guard, this guy's going to stay on the team probably for the entire franchise. Brandon Sheriff, 87 overall, star development, absolute beast. And then we have the oldest offensive lineman in the league, probably. I don't know if that's true, but 36-year-old Donald Penn at right tackle. And maybe we can get him some receiving reps, because if you didn't know, he's caught a couple touchdowns in his day. Moving for the defensive side of the ball, we're going to start off with the secondary. We have Troy Apke. Once again, tell me in the comments how I pronounce his name. You messed it up. We have him as starting free safety, even though he's low overall than Nicholson. It's just, he's 5 overall points lower, but Apke is an animal. He has, look at this, 94 speed, 73 zone, 95 acceleration. He's a speed demon, and he's going into year 2 right here. He's a speed demon. He doesn't have that much lower zone than Nicholson, as that's what I mainly run as zone. So he's going to start at the free safety position, and he's hopefully going to be dominant. Then on the other side, safety, we have Landon Collins, one of the best in the league. Superstar development, Landon Collins, roll tide. Landon Collins, you're an absolute animal. I mean, what can I say that hasn't been said about him? Big game players, what can I say that has been said? Ryan Kerrigan, the Washington Redskins legend, superstar, left outside linebacker, 87 overall. I mean, there's nothing I can really say. On the opposite side, we do have rookie Montez Sweat, which I'm kind of interested in turning him into my main user, because I'm going to be using the linebacker, because he's 6'6". He has 91 speed, 93 acceleration. That would be so cheesy and so unrealistic, because he has like 30 zone coverage, because obviously he's an edge rusher. But I feel like, you know, it would be fun to use him. Middle linebacker position is completely awful with John Bostic and Sean Hamilton. It's Sean something. What is it? I'm going to look at his thing. Sean Dion Hamilton. Roll Tide, by the way. And I realized when I said it, we're going to look at secondary. Forgot the actual cornerbacks. We have Josh Norman and DRC, two aging cornerbacks, but they're going to be there. DRC's probably going to retire after year 1. Quentin Dunbar is behind him, and it's, you know, it's a big hole in the team. Middle linebacker, free safety, even though Apke's probably going to be pretty solid. Middle linebacker, cornerback, and O-line is our big holes on the squad. And then we have the D-line, my favorite part of the team, because they're absolute animals. Jonathan Allen, roll tide. Deron Payne, roll tide. And I think I'm going to butcher his name, Matthew Ioannidis. Just absolute monsters on the D-line. And it's going to be fun with Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen. Special team-wise, we have Dustin Hopkins and Trez Way. Our return man is a super low overall return man. It's just because he's the fastest player on the team. And if he fumbles the ball, I'm going to probably have to bench him, because he does have low carry, which does suck. So we're going to have to avoid getting hit. But there is a free agent kicker I'm interested in signing over Dustin Hopkins. And here's a specialist for those that care. I'm sorry if you hear a dog barking in the background. I got the dogs outside the house. Who let the dogs out? Haha. Or should I say, baha? But yeah, we have Montez Sweat at sub linebacker. I'm telling you, I'm going to user him. If you get mad about it, if a bunch of people say don't do it, I'm not going to do it. But I think it's super interesting. So moving on to the free agents, there is one piece I really want to sign. I mean, obviously these guys are going to be preseason players. But Jonathan Brown out of Louisville, he's coming into his second year. He has 95 kick power. And he's a second year guy. Pretty interesting. Accuracy's not that important. I mean, it's important, but Jonathan Brown is going to be our starting kicker because he's young. We're going to sign him to a massive deal probably in the offseason. Welcome to the team. We're also going to sign Donald Payne, middle linebacker, practice squad eligible, to help out with our awful linebacker core. And then Obi Melanfonwu, 6'4", 92 speed, absolute monster. Welcome to the team, Obi. Most of these guys probably might not make the team because of the preseason. And then for those who care, here's our schemes. I'm probably going to move just to whatever the highest overall is and just ignore it with the playbook. So yeah, vertical zone run is going to be our scheme. I'm probably going to ignore it after year 1. Yeah, so vertical run is going to be our scheme. 4-6 defense. These are just, honestly, I picked the one that has the highest scheme fit to get the overalls higher. I'm probably just going to ignore that, to be honest, and run my own thing. Oakland offense, I'm probably going to mess around with it. I'm kind of still trying to find my offensive playbook. And then New York Jets defense is one of my favorite defenses in the game. I ran them on Ultimate Team whenever I played Ultimate Team this year, but I quit playing Ultimate Team because for some reason every year I play Ultimate Team for like a month and I get bored of it. And then also injuries are on, so here's our injury report. Reuben Foster, torn ACL, will return in 43 weeks. As a 49ers fan, I miss him, but he's honestly a huge scumbag. I mean, I don't miss him now. I love Fred Warner and Quan Alexander. I love them more than Reuben Foster. It just, it sucks whenever you got a prick on your squad. Other notable is Bryce Love, rookie from Stanford. He also has torn ACL out for 38 weeks, so he may return ball out next season. Alex Smith is obviously dead. So that's all the notable injuries. So yeah, we're going to, in the next episode, kick it off with the preseason. Going to have a huge video playing each and every preseason game. I haven't messed with the sliders yet, but here's our settings if that intrigues you. It's going to be on I think we're gonna do all pro and then play around with the settings because all Madden is ridiculous. I don't know. We're gonna adjust. I haven't really done one of these franchise modes ever. XP sliders, I'm just gonna keep it at 100 everything. I'm just gonna let the game just how the game normally does it. And the gameplay sliders, obviously, yeah, it's everything default. I'll show you guys in the next video what I'm gonna be rocking with in the preseason, and if it's unrealistic or the gameplay is just too easy, I'll adjust them moving forward. So yeah, that's the Washington Redskins franchise episode number 1. Episode number 2 should come out. The next episode of this will actually come out on Monday. I know I did say in the earlier of this video, this is going to be an every other day thing. It's going to be a preseason special. Got to play 4 preseason games. And I also have I already have videos scheduled for the future. So what to expect on the channel tomorrow, we should have Jacksonville Jaguars franchise episode number 2. And then after that, we get a rebuild, the Arizona Cardinals rebuild. Spoiler alert, that's what we're going to be doing. And then I'm not going to upload on Sunday. I think I should just give myself a break. I mean, in the past when I did YouTube, I would try to do a daily uploads and always failed. I think if I give myself one day to just chill, and also everybody wants to watch football, so I'll give you the day off and go watch football. Have fun. So man, expect episode number 2 on Monday. That's going to be it for me. Like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, and join the Goon Squad. And I am out. Deuce.
Came with a couple of questions. I am suggesting the obvious. Make you ingest my vernacular. Master of all my abilities. Acrobatic back and forth, I'm like an addict. Mr. Go and get it. Get the gab, I got it. I'm combative. Been in battles, won them all. Flow ridiculous, sentences running on. Now they all oppose. No one fucking with me. That's okay, cause I like my seclusion. They soon to succumb to the sound we created. I cater to no one but me and mine. Ain't no fucking hand.